Hello everyone and welcome to my Sims 4 Let's Play series. Um, this was very much inspired by Silly's lore videos. So in case you don't know her, Silly is a Sims 4 YouTuber uh, who's creating a save file called Anecdote, I believe it's called, where she's remaking pretty much all of the households in Willow Creek with her own lore. And so, yeah, those have just been really enjoyable to watch. So I've decided to share kind of what I've created in my save file. So these households that I've created are based on the characters, based on Legend of Zelda characters, specifically the characters from Twilight Princess. I know it's a really old game, but I am getting a bit older. And yeah, it's just my favorite Legend of Zelda game ever, pretty much. And yeah, and just before I begin, I'd like to apologize. Like, I'm very new at this recording myself playing games type thing. Before, I mainly just created machinimas on my channel in The Sims 3, which I will not be continuing, by the way. Apologies. And yeah, but I'm hoping this Let's Play will play kind of like reality TV fan fiction, in that I do have a loose plot set up, but it may change depending on what happens in the game. Again, kind of like reality TV. And I also won't be uploading any of the Sims of their houses to the gallery, so please don't ask me about that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to introducing the main families. So first, we have the Holt household. Okay, first we have the Holt household, comprised of Link, his sister Errol, and their grandma, Deborah Holt. Let me just read you the description that I wrote up. The Holt family's life revolves around their family farm, where Lincoln Holt, a high school senior, has taken on the bulk of the work since his parents passed, just after his little sister Errol was born. Link loves to draw, but between farm work and school, he can hardly find the time to pick up a pencil. Link and Errol are supported by their caring but aging grandmother, Deborah Holt, who helps them around the house but is no longer able to keep up with the physical demands of farm life. Okay, so I won't go into each of their traits and skills and things in detail, but Link, he's got the active and loner traits mainly. He's a bit anxious, a bit shy, very much overworked. Since his grandma's getting older, she can't really, and his grandpa had recently passed away, so he's kind of had to take up a lot of the farm work on his own, which is why his fun need is so low, and he's kind of in the middle of dancing angrily next to their white trash bonfire. Yes, and he shares a bedroom with his little sister Errol, who's in the Club Scouts. He's got the bottom bunk, she's got the top bunk, and their grandma is just across the hall in her room, which she used to share with their grandpa. They've also got a dog named Molly, and I've kind of tried, obviously she's a dog but um, I tried to kind of make her look like how Link did as a wolf in Twilight Princess. And they've got a horse, a pona, and this horse I downloaded off the gallery, just typed in a pona, and somebody had created a horse modeled after a pona. So yeah, and they've got chickens, couple chickens, and they did have a cow, but I have a mod which allows the cows to kind of free roam, so they're not bound to that shed from cottage living. But like whenever I like buy a cow for them and then switch households and come back, the cow's gone. So like I don't know what, like I'm not sure if the cow had died or it had just wandered off like into the distance somewhere. Okay, who knows? So let's just pretend that they don't have a cow. And yeah, so that's their house. They've got a barn, and this, like I don't know what you call this, like a barn loft or something. This is kind of like Link's hideaway space. Like he's got kind of like a cot there, some drawings here, and just some miscellaneous stuff. And if you kind of zoom into these pictures, so we've got a picture from when Link was a child. This is Link's mum, Link's dad, who kind of looks a lot like him, and Link as a child, and at the time he had quite the unfortunate haircut. So I was Link as a child. I felt like looked a lot like Will from Stranger Things, funnily enough. So, and this is Link's friends. So the girl on the right here is Elia, based on Elia from The Legend of Zelda, and the guy in the middle is Fado. So Fado in the Twilight Princess game, if you remember, he works on the ranch with Link, and so yeah, this character kind of I based on him. And the lore is that these three have been friends since childhood, and they go to the same school and are still quite close. And I do have a few more photos here. Put the balls up. Yeah, so this is a picture of Errol when she was a baby. Link with a much younger Epona. This is their grandfather holding the baby Errol. And Link with his grandma as a child, and another photo of child Link with his dad. Link's parents and Molly as a puppy. Okay, and just to get the background clear, so Link and Errol's parents died mysteriously after just after Errol was born, and so their grandparents took over their care basically at that point, and it was only recently that Link's grandpa had passed away. Oh, and speaking of Link's grandpa, so we've got some school photos of Link and Errol here on the mantle, as well as a photo of Link's grandpa. And the lore is that he was a soldier, so Um, that's a photo of him, a black and white photo of him when he was younger. Okay, and now let's move on to um, I don't know if I'll be introducing like all of the households in this much detail, but I might do that in a separate video if anyone's interested. But yeah, now I think we'll move on to Zelda's household. Okay, so now we're in Windenburg, on Zelda's family's lot. So her family, they're the Von Garlands, which I chose that household name because if you've played The Sims 4 before, you know there's a lot in the world called the Von Hort estate. So if I go to the map view, yeah, this one. So and there's kind of like a connection with like that, like just to make a connection with that lot, and also the von Windenbergs, I believe, which were a family, like a noble family, I guess, in Windenburg. And yeah, so the lore is that the von Garlands, they're kind of inspired by the British aristocracy. So they're not royal by any means, but they're part of the aristocracy, and this is their manor. So their description is: the von Garland family, once descended from the now extinct royal bloodline of Hyrule, is a distinguished aristocratic lineage now shrouded in intrigue and whispered rumours. Following the tragic death of Lady Annalise, Lord Magnus, Zelda's father, shocked both the public and his twin children, Zelda and Louis, by marrying B-list actress Barrow Anders. Together they had Agatha, a quirky girl with a love for bugs. Okay, so Magnus is currently swimming. So this is Zelda, Louis, and Agatha's father. He is an aristocrat. He works in the House of Lords. He's a snob, ambitious, and art lover. He's currently swimming in this pool. Okay, and he remarried Sparrow. So Sparrow, she used to be an actress, and she isn't a noble, but yeah, like in my head, Magnus and Zelda's late mother didn't have the best relationship. Like their marriage was arranged, and also she was significantly younger than him, so he, after she had passed, also under quite mysterious circumstances, he remarried Sparrow, who he genuinely loves. And that caused quite a bit of scandal and shock, like in the public, kind of inspired by Prince Charles and Camilla, if you know. Okay. And this is Zelda. She is she's a bit angry at the moment, but yeah, like I really like the way she turned out. I feel like her appearance very much reflects like who she is. She's got brown hair because Zelda from Twilight Princess has brown hair. She is a bookworm, a genius, and she's also quite popular at school. So both her and her brother are kind of part of the popular crowd just from like being rich and being, yeah, being rich basically. Um, and she used to kind of, um, she used to be a bit shy as well, but she's trying to kind of come out of her shell, and since she started dating, um, she's kind of been drifting away from old her old friends in the chess club, which she still is a part of, and more so hanging out with like uh, you could say like the popular crew. Like so her boyfriend is Garrett Sutton. You can see that they have kind of awful compatibility. Um, but yeah, like she really likes him. He really likes her. He's like kind of the jock type who I kind of based on Groose, very loosely based on Groose from Skyward Sword. Um, and this is Zelda's room on the second floor. Okay, so the layout of this house, we've got like this is the outside of it. I downloaded this off the gallery. I think it's like the French Manor or something like that. And you enter through here. This is the entrance, the gigantic mirror. Study area, kind of family informal room, kitchen, dining area. So this dining area, you've got kind of like a balcony on the second floor. And if I zoom in, you've got a painting of Zelda in the middle there, Louis on the right, and their parents. So Zelda and Louis' late mum, Lady Annalise, is sitting right there next to Zelda, and Magnus back there. And then we have another painting here, and this painting is of Annalise. And yeah, so Annalise, Zelda and Louis' mother, I kind of based on Princess Diana. So she was very popular with the public, very fun-loving, spontaneous, and yeah, as I mentioned before, quite a bit younger than Magnus when they got married, which she obviously they it was an arranged marriage, so they weren't really in love. Yeah, so going back to Zelda's room, we've got some pictures here of their cat, Gorbash. Kind of like Hermione's cat. A bit ugly, but still cute. yeah, so Gorbash as a kitten, and a photo back here of Zelda as a child playing with her mum on the playground. And you've got a photo here of, so this was in the middle of taking a family portrait. So that family portrait that you see in the gallery here, so like kind of like in the middle of it, Zelda's mum was kind of Zelda's mum, Zelda and Louis were messing about, and they decided to keep this photo, which I think is very, very sweet. And yeah, so and this is a photo of Zelda and Garrett at a footy match. And this is Zelda's brother Louis. So Zelda and Louis are twins, but Zelda is just slightly older by like a few minutes. But because of like sexism, essentially, Louis is the heir to the Von Galen estate, and so he'll be inheriting this manor when Magnus passes away. And he's a music lover, snob, and he's quite a bit different to Zelda. Like he was raised as heir, and like he kind of, like as a guy, he had it much easier, I guess. He kind of became a bit snobby. So this is his room. So yeah, like this part of the castle is the children's wing. His room over here, which Agatha shouldn't be using the computer in his room, but anyway. I've got some photos of... Oh, accidentally unpaused the game. Okay. Got a photo of Louis, Zelda, their mum, tossing coins at the fountain, at a public fountain. Him going down the slide as a kid. And yeah, this is his room. And that piano in the dining room, like he uses it to play the piano. And also this one in like the formal kind of living area. He uses that as well. Okay. And Agatha, I based off of Agatha from Twilight Princess. So there's a theory, Twilight Princess, that Agatha is actually related to Zelda because she lives in Castle Town. Two, she is able to give Link lots of money in exchange for bugs. So, and she seems quite young, so it's kind of like she shouldn't have that much money considering her age. So, and it doesn't seem like she has a job of any kind. So, yeah, there's that theory which I'm running with. So Agatha is Zelda and Louis' half sister, Sparrow and Magnus's daughter. She's quite eccentric, loves to collect bugs, and her room is very typical, I guess, of like a rich little kid. She's got, it's very pink. She's got a castle here, a dresser, and yeah, like I actually really like her room, and really would have liked this kind of room when I was a kid. But anyway, yeah, this is Zelda's house. So I'm going to switch back over to Link. Okay, so we're back with Link. Okay, so for now, I think we'll just try to get his fun up. And Deborah, I think you can help weed these. Weed. And water the plants too. Yeah, I don't think the cow's coming back. Okay, let's just pretend I don't have a cow. Yeah, his fun is going up, so that's good. Errol, she's getting hungry, so let's open the fridge. And also their household, I added the simple living lot challenge, so they'll need like raw ingredients, like the ingredients ready before they can cook, just to kind of make it seem like, you know, like they're a farming family, quite isolated, can't really like basically life isn't easy to them. So it shouldn't feel easy when playing their household. Okay, so we're in the school. Link is currently dancing to get his fun up, but he does have to study for exams, so let's see if you can do that in the library. High school, study for exam. Okay. Let's get you to stop dancing. Okay, so here you can see Zelda in the music room. So you have Link studying for exams here. You have the cafeteria. Oh, and this character here is Midna. So Midna, I kind of had a bit of difficulty creating her because she, in Twilight Princess, she has like the imp form and also like her real form. So her real form kind of has kind of like the popular girl vibe, I guess. But I feel like since we spend most of the game with Midna in the imp form, I feel like a lot of people, like including myself, have an attachment to Midna as like that mischievous imp, as opposed to like the queenly looking lady that she is at the end of the game. So based on that, I kind of made her like a kind of like a goth character, and yeah, so she actually oh, I can't travel, but yeah, like if I could go to the map, like you could see that she also lives in Windenburg. She lives close to Zelda, so her and Midna knew each other since they were children, but Midna wasn't. Midna isn't like, she doesn't come from an aristocratic family herself, but then they have a lot of parallels. So both their mothers had passed away. They both have brothers. Yeah, I kind of tried to like make that kind of like two sides of the same coin kind of reflected here. But yes, and so you might be thinking like Link, he lives in Chestnut Ridge. Like Ilya, Fader, they live in Chestnut Ridge, whereas Zelda and Midna, they live in Windenburg. So my, like, the lore here to make that work is that it's kind of like The Simpsons, like where they like you have like these very very distinct locations that would in the real world be geographically very far away from each other, but then they're all like packed together in Springfield. So that's kind of like the idea here. So Windenburg, Chestnut Ridge, they're all part of the same country or same, like, I guess like region, like you could say. Okay, let's see who else is in school. I guess it's time for class now. Link should go to class. I don't know why he's in the cheerleading uniform. He's not even a cheerleader. Anyway, Link, you should go to class. Should go to class. Attend class. And I have a mod which lets you choose like your classmates and increases the number of people like in the school, but yeah, like it kind of it like bugs out like the high school system a little bit, where like you no longer have like two classes, you just have like you kind of just have one class here. Let's speed it up. Oh, principal. That's a different principal. Karina Andrews. Okay, they've got lunch now. Let's have him buy lunch. Although, wait, the lunch lady's missing. She's missing. Okay, in that case, let's just purchase the snack. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this school situation later, I think. But yeah, like, I wonder what happened to the lunch lady. She's still attending class. Has to stop that. It's stuck. Shake. The vending machine. Let's just change his outfit while we're at it to his normal outfit. Okay, that doesn't work. Can you shake it again?
Oh, Wanja!
Change your outfit into your summer outfit. Still stuck. He spent 10 simoleons on that pizza roll. He better get it. Okay, so he got it. But it made him really tired. So eat your pizza roll up.
Hansel? Ooh.
I don't know why Morgan finds is in a bikini. And the students are just standing there.
Fred Shay. Lino. Huh? Bejelja? Oh. Yo, Zip. Khalifa.
Okay. 10 class. He should take that pizza roll with him. At the very least, like, pick up your pizza roll.
Honey. Ooh, Honey Osa. Basani. On. Yabov. Vidol. Rena.
To come visit us again in Henford on Bagley.
Ab Kaborza.
No, thank you.
Walake. Basani Zaranga. Vidloma. Napsiswek. The boss. Skoofa Yiftame. Renub Korbev. Tharg Pandola. Bamwasa Gravi. Or a boy. Darbin. Lars Harthik. Dempish. Tharg Planoi. Zorpal.
Let's speed this up a bit. Okay, so he's done with school today. He's quite tired as well. Yeah, I need to investigate why we've got a different principal and also what happened to the lunch lady. Or like if a mod is causing it. But yeah, I guess Link, he's going to go home. Oh, there's the lunch lady. Okay. Let's see what she does. Hopefully. Yeah, so... Okay, now we can order food. So, she got stuck somehow, I think. Interesting. Okay, so he's now gonna go home, get some rest, and start on some farm work. Okay, so this might be causing the issue with the lunch lady. So let's just increase the number of Sims in zone. Oh, okay, I have to restart the game for that to take effect. Yeah, so let's just see in the next in-game day if that fixes it. And Link is just having a rest. Deborah is energized, still kind of tired. Yeah, let's let her take a bubble bath. But yeah, I feel like I really like this farm. It's very, it like is similar to the vision that I had. But kind of like a rustic, low end kind of farm. Similar to Autumn, like Autumn vibes from Twilight Princess. Yeah, and so Ilya lives over here, and we might visit her actually. And Tarlo. Oh yeah, so there's, if you remember from Twilight Princess, like the Tarlo, Marlo, and Beth, in my game, they're all related, and their family owns the shop. Let's let him enter. How do you? Friendly. How do you? I swear these Sims 4 menus. It should just come up. Invite in. Where is that?
Buddy.
Okay, so he's just. How do you? How it's not coming up? Ask about day. How do you?
Suli.
Yeah.
Parsagafrabe.
Dosha.
Varanoi.
Jungya.
Okay, I don't know how this game is broken. I swear. Yeah, let's let Errol invite him in, I guess. How come, like, okay, discuss seeking therapist, but you can't invite them in?
Varingo. Hibby Chib.
Okay, so I guess it's just stuck outside. Okay, now let's maybe just take Deborah and go over to the Appaloosa County store. So the Calloway family, Brandon and Sarah, they own the store, like how in the game Sarah sells the slingshot. Let's go over there. Okay, so this is the store, which I really like as well. They've got country music playing. Although I don't know why no one's like watching the counter. Employees. You can buy wine. You can buy outfits. I don't know why she's cleaning the counter. Oh, I guess because it's 7 p.m. they would be closed. Okay, so I think I might just leave this here. Okay, so you can invite her in, but you can't invite him in. Yeah, so maybe just send him home because I think he's bugged. But yeah, I don't want to make this video run too long, so I will be back in the second episode, and yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.